Our next speaker is coming to us via Skype. Her name is Robie Robitaille. She's a former wellness coach, lives with caregiver parents, an ME CFS advocate, and is currently organizing a virtual support group for mostly homebound patients. And here's Robie here. So a possible question, Robie. What is your ME CFS story, and what is your experience with the illness, and how is it on a daily basis at home?
Sure. Well, I'd like to start thanking everyone for taking time out of their busy schedules to be here with us today. And bear with me, I'm going to talk a little quickly because I have a lot to say, and I'm going to do a little reading because that will help me stay on time. Before I became ill with ME, I was a very active person. In high school and college, I played sports, lifted weights, worked, had a fun social life. I studied hard and participated in a variety of extracurricular activities. In my early 20s, I lived in New York City, where I often had 2 jobs, and I was incredibly social, and one of my favorite things was to walk around the city exploring neighborhoods for hours. So disease onset and symptom severity varies a lot between patients, which can make ME challenging to research. While many patients experience a sudden onset, I became sick gradually, and my health declined over a period of years, so I have been able to experience a wide range of symptom severity. About 16 years ago, when I was 26, I was just exhausted. I knew something was wrong with my health, but all the doctors that I saw told me that I was either depressed or that I was totally fine and there was nothing wrong with me, even though I knew better. So I spent the next decade trying to make myself better. I became a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, and a nutrition consultant, and I just made wellness a way of life. But no matter what I did, I felt every day like I was thinking through a dense fog and walking through mud. I was only able to work 4 days a week and spent most of my free time on my couch trying to conserve energy. And this was a real bummer because it kept me from doing some real great things, kept me from great opportunities, and it actually made me lose a lot of friends who couldn't understand why I couldn't hang out with them. 5 years ago, I knew that I could no longer do a job on my feet, so I quit my job as a wellness coach and I enrolled in a master's program for counseling psychology. About 1 year into my program, I became mostly housebound. My legs constantly ached and felt really weak. I had a hard time holding myself upright, and I felt like I was going to faint a lot of the time. Within the next year, I was mostly bedbound, and physically and cognitively, I could barely handle 1 class per semester, but I was super determined to finish, so I continued. In the middle of my 17th course, I actually literally lost the ability to read. My cognitive impairment became so bad. So I was forced to drop out of school with only 3 courses left. It was the most devastating thing I've had to do in my life. By that point, I had drained my savings, and I could no longer grocery shop or cook for myself, so I had to move across the country, abandon my dreams, and move in with my parents. Now, my graduate courses will begin to expire soon, so I will be unable to complete my program, and this is not an unusual story. It's very, very sad. A lot of hardworking people have worked through master's and doctorate programs to only have to either drop out or be housebound because they're too ill after they finish their programs. So you asked about what having ME affects, and it affects everything. Without this video chat, I wouldn't be there to share my story with you. I'm a 42-year-old woman with tons of passions for life. I can no longer drive, hike, read a book, go to church, walk around cities, go dancing, eat at a restaurant, play guitar, do photography, or even draw. On a larger scale, I want to develop my career, find a life partner, raise children, and settle into a home. I would love to explore our country's state and national parks, strengthen my body, and save for retirement. Instead, I lay alone in bed day after day, sometimes sadly considering that I may be too sick for too long to be able to do any of these things. I sometimes wonder if I will ever be able to support myself financially, and I know that my parents are concerned about what we're going to do when they need caregivers of their own. I often feel too sick to leave the house to go to see a doctor, and my nausea and exhaustion get so bad that I may go up to 2 weeks without showering, and yes, it is as gross as it sounds, and I'm sure my parents love that I'm sharing that with the room full of people right now. I am one of the fortunate ME patients, however, who can actually leave my bed for a couple of hours on good days and leave the house once or twice a month if I'm lucky. There are so many patients who lie in what I call a waking coma, that they're unable to communicate with the world and they have to be kept alive by their caregivers. So we are desperate for political and medical support, and we really appreciate that you care enough to take the time to spend with us today. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Robie. That was really terrific.